In October and November of 1999, heavy rainfall affected Mozambique. Then came a period of heavy rainfall in January of 2000. The Mozambique Flood was a natural disaster that occurred in February and March of 2000. There was no snowmelt in Mozambique. This was strictly rain. Following the flood, a cyclone hit on February 22nd of 2000. A cyclone is caused by a combination of strong winds driving water onshore and the lower atmospheric pressure in a tropical cyclone. By the end of January 2000, the rains caused the Nkomati, the Umbalizi, and the Limpopo rivers to exceed their banks, which took up most of the capital city. Over the span of 3 days, Mozambique had experienced 75% of its yearly rainfall. Even before the floods, the Mozambican Ministry of Finance and Planning reported that an estimated 2/3 of the population was living in absolute poverty. Following the flooding, though, there was an increase of malaria and diarrhea. 220,000 people were displaced because the flooding disrupted water supply and covered roads. Some quick facts of the flood include over 700 deaths and damages costing over $500 million. Following the flood of 2000, Mozambique created a warning system using colors: blue, orange, and red alert colors signifying levels of risk. Even with the early warning system, the government was surprised with the amount of rain they got for following rainfalls. A man named Sergio Buque at the National Meteorological Institute in Maputo, the capital city, says it is difficult to forecast rain quantities over 75 millimeters using the equipment that they have. 20 years of war and natural disasters hurt Mozambique. In 1992, there were new efforts to rehabilitate and reconstruct. The country began to experience a period of stability and economic growth. In early 2000 and again in 2001, however, the country was hit by severe floods, which affected about a quarter of the population and destroyed much of its infrastructure. The country is doing okay now. Since 2001, Mozambique's annual average GDP growth has been among the world's highest. Mozambique is forecast to be one of the fastest growing countries in the next 10 years, helped by exports of coal and natural gas.